my water bill came in recently, and the rates have risen. And even though we have done our best to conserve water, and the water levels have risen, and some of the water agencies have eliminated their restrictions, still, it costs a little bit of money. The drought is not over, so there are things you can do. If you're thinking about a Xeriscape, and we'll talk about that, or just like more of a low-maintenance landscape, with me today is Jeromie Roberts from JNR Home Improvements. And Jeromie, good morning.
Good morning.
You've been named Antelope Valley's GREENEST contractor. Now, that doesn't mean that you don't have experience. GREENEST means that you use environmental-friendly methods to get the work done, right?
Absolutely. Yeah, we specialize in low-maintenance exterior home improvements.
And I want to talk about this. This is becoming more of a trend, especially in light of the drought, and either people realizing, like I was kind of joking around about the gripe about, half joking about the gripe about water rates raising. But more importantly, there are people who are conscious of the fact that, the situation's changing our landscape in California, where we may not ever be, or maybe many years before we're back to non-drought levels. And the idea of having something a little bit more lower maintenance, and also using less water, because that is where we use most of our water is in landscape, is an idea. So tell me a little bit about your approach to this. If someone wants you to come out and kind of give an idea, where do you start?
We'd start with we schedule an in-home design consultation. We've got several professional landscape designers that come out, and we'll meet with the homeowner and take measurements and figure out the function that they're looking for and the style that they're looking for, and we can take measurements. From that, we can create a full 3D to-scale drawing of their backyard. I mean, we can virtually walk through your yard and design it, make any modifications that we need before we even start to talk about what it's going to cost to do. We can get exactly what you expect to see.
And, talking about cost, there's that involved, but when you talk about over the years of the reduction amount in your water rates, but more importantly, having a landscape that is modern and that can add value to your home, that's something that's really important, right?
I think it instantly adds value to your home, and I even saw it recently in my own. We sold our home, and we had maintenance-free yards, front and back, artificial turf and some Desertscape, and even though there are some other homes on the market for 30 and 60 plus days in our area, our home sold for more than asking in 3 days.
And that's important too, talking about turf, which is what we used to call artificial grass, and it looks so good now, Jeromie, compared to what it used to look like. I remember the 70s people had it, and it looked like the stuff you'd see like on a miniature golf course, but now it looks real.
It absolutely does. We actually, one of my favorite testimonials was from a few years ago. We did somebody's backyard, their front yard stayed as it was, and when we were done with the backyard, their gardener came and was not notified that the backyard was artificial turf now, and he took the lawnmower and ran over it. And the customer called me to ask if I could come inspect and make sure there was nothing wrong with it. And so
wow.
I said, I'll come inspect as long as you write that in a testimonial for us.
A lot of times when they say only your hairstylist knows the difference here, only your gardener knows the difference, but maybe not. So if you fooled a gardener who does that, for a living every single day, you've done all right. So JNR Home Improvements, and you also do low maintenance patio covers and things like that as well.
Yeah, front and backyards, at beginning to end. So the design and all the way to completion, everything in between. So
when we talk about low maintenance, we're talking about different materials, because wood eventually you're going to have, if you try to sell your home, wood is going to eventually have these little wonderful things called termites that could invade, dry rot and other situations, especially based on the weather, whether it's too wet or too dry. I've experienced that on a few homes that I've lived in. So when we're talking about metal or other types of materials, right?
We are. So, we can do concrete work and all the Desertscape. We also do aluminum patio covers as one of our specialties. So we can do Energy Star rated aluminum insulated patio covers. They look every bit as good or better than a wooden cover, but you'd never re-roof it, never repaint it, and never have termites.
That is outstanding. And again, we're talking about adding to the value of your home, and especially when you're talking about, in most cases, sellers are the ones who pick up the tab for fixing for termite repairs and things like that when they're selling their home. So something like that is an added value. Jeromie Roberts, JNR Home Improvements. How do people get in touch with you?
They can call us toll free 855-376-3330, or visit our website at jnrhomeimprovements.com. We're also on Facebook and all of those good things too. But just give us a call. We've got friendly people in the call center waiting for your call.
Outstanding. Thank you so much for coming out and talking to us about this. It's very, very great. And we'll see you at the KHTS Home and Garden Show coming up in April of 2017 at Central Park. All that information, as well as you can probably get information on JNR Home Improvements on our website, hometownstation.com.